Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Bree from With Love Bree, and I know it's been forever since you have last heard from me. There is a reason for that. I think a lot of you guys know that I moved, and so I am going to show you guys my an update of my craft room. And so I have baby Kalea here with me. Say hi, babies. Hi. And I'm going to try to get this video done as fast as I can. It's not going to be too long of a video, but I do owe you guys content just because I was supposed to be a part of a YouTube hop that I couldn't get out because I had computer issues first off, and then I started my move and the holidays came literally right after. I moved October 31st. Oh no, November 1st. So it was right after Halloween, and it was just getting insane, getting crazy, stressful, and it's just too much for me. So now I have time to get a video out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a update on my room. I do live in a 3-bedroom because Chris wanted me to have a whole craft room for myself, which is awesome. I have a lot of new stuff that came in from like Amazon, scrapbook.com, Hobby Lobby and all that, some of them I took out of the bags already, so I can't do any haul videos on them, which sucks because I kind of wish I did. But anyway, yeah, I'm spacing out. And I also don't like doing some face videos, so I'm going to try my best to get off the camera. But I think that's it that I wanted to update you guys on. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys what my room looks like, which it's a disaster. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright you guys, so this is the outside of the room. This is Kalea's room, but this is my craft space. As you can see her here, she looks like she's close to the iPad, but she really isn't. It's because she's leaning and it is pretty far. She's just watching her Cocomelon. So hopefully that's not going to get caught in the camera, but in order for me to record this, it's kind of the best way I could do it. So anyway, here on the outside of my room is a new sewing machine that Chris got me for Christmas. It's the Eversewn Sparrow 20, which I've heard some good reviews about. I did see that they had a newer version out, and it's a mint color. It's like mint green, or like more of a teal, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to tell in a picture because sometimes it's darker in person, but it looks mint green to me with gold. So this is all mint green and this is gold, in case you guys are interested. And it's again by Eversewn, and that one was like $500. This one was $300. So I saved myself $200, and the reason being is because I'm not a professional sewer, first off, so I really don't need an expensive sewing machine. And two, there was a stitch on here that I absolutely loved, which I will go over this sewing machine with you guys in a whole nother video. And then right here is just some new lighting for my room, which I'm excited about because I've always wanted these lights, and hopefully it helps with my videos if I'm recording at night, because I most likely will be doing that. But yeah, these here are Huggy boxes, but they're filled with stuff. And that. These are going to be things that I'm going to be destashing. So keep an eye out for a destash. It is going to be a little bit before I do the destash, because I want to go through my whole room. Because I want to go through all my embellishments, like ephemera and all that, and see what I can give up. Because I need to start getting rid of stuff. I'm buying so much stuff, I need to get rid of stuff. So yeah, as you guys can see, there's a little sneak peek. I do have some collections in here. And I even have a Cuttlebug machine in there that I'll probably even just give up, and then, I don't know, we'll see. Because I've donated a machine before. So yeah, and then here, these are all 12 by 12 papers. They look pretty small, but it's actually quite a bit of paper pads that are in here. I was surprised because before I moved, I got rid of a lot of paper, you guys, like a whole lot. And I got rid of more just now. So I'm pretty proud of myself. It was hard to give up. Like some of these are full on paper stacks. Some of them are used, but not even like fully used. So yeah, it's pretty exciting to be able to get rid of stuff. There were some paper pads I just couldn't give up, like Christmas ones. And I'm like, do I really need them though? But we'll see. Next year I still have them. Then I'm just gonna give them up next year. So anyway, yeah, here's the room. It's a mess. As you guys can tell, there's so much stuff, but I'm pretty sure once it's all organized, it won't look cluttered. What sucks about my move was that 2 of my organizers got, they broke. So from sitting in the storage too long, they probably just got all like limpy and whatever. So they ended up dying down. I did have a 4x4 like this one in a dark brown color. And I know it doesn't match my room because it's all white, but you know, it would have helped. But again, that held all my 12x12 papers, well, most of them, and I got rid of so much. I have 1 cubby left open, which I was scared I wasn't going to have space, but I also didn't know I was going to get rid of that many paper. So I'll go over that in another video once the room is all set up. But that was one thing that got messed up. Another one was like a drawer. It was a 6-drawer organizer. It was super cute and whatnot. I think I have like a little clip because I did have a craft room tour that I never posted because it was just too long for me to edit. So now I know I'm just gonna like quickly go through things, and if you guys want to see something close up, just ask. But yeah, I had to replace it with just these little cubbies, which I didn't realize the cubbies were smaller than 12x12. It fits a 11-inch paper like cardstock like perfectly. So it's 11 inches, I think, by 11. And so I had to figure out what I was going to do with that. I was going to organize my papers in there, but I found my paper organizers and I thought it'd be really cute to have on top of here. So that's what I did. But as you guys can see, I have little pink drawers right there. I bought those from Walmart because that's where I got these little cubicles at, and I just literally just put those in, and I put them all at the bottom row. I did have these bins right here that I got from the Container Store when I went to San Diego. I had more of these lined up at the bottom, but I feel like these are actually like really cute, and so I bought them. And I am left with a bunch more, but I don't live in San Diego anymore, so I mean, I'm not hella far from it, but you know, it is a drive. And let me see, what else do I want to update you? I did buy, or Chris did buy me 2 carts. These are the Michaels carts, but they're the really long ones. If I remember, I'll link them down below. I'm using this one specifically for all my dies, which, you guys, I have so many dies that are not organized on like some of these are just on black cardstock. They're not even on magnetic sheets because I ran out, and a lot of them are like that. And so the adhesive is like dying down, and I'm really not going to take the time to remove all these and put them on magnetic sheets. I'm just going to continue doing the ones that I like have in packagings here and do them on the magnetic sheets. But I have a bunch of dies that need to be organized. I don't know if you guys can see. These ones I might keep, the ones that are the Tim Holtz ones. I might keep those in there just because I'm fine with it. But like the ones from like Amazon, KS Craft, AliExpress, like I don't really order from AliExpress as much. I just did an order, but it just takes too long and I'm very impatient, and I probably shouldn't be. I also time things wrong, so if I need something for like a holiday or whatever, it's just not gonna come on time. And I did buy a brand new paper trimmer because my other one is the sides are like tearing up. They're like wearing off, and I love my Fiskars paper trimmer, so I had to buy a new one, which I got from Joann's. Yeah, these are my ears, which I'm planning on maybe putting up on the wall. I don't know, we'll see. And this is the desk from my older room, which is like an L-shaped desk. Chris got me the corner one and then got 2 of the extenders. And then, yeah, that's my desk. I, of course, don't need the whole desk, especially when I'm recording, but it does help for when I need space, I guess. I always end up filling up the 2 desks, though, with, like, organizers and putting stuff on it. So maybe, hopefully, I can keep one side empty. Maybe this one here. And then I could use that for more, like, space if I need it. Let's see. Okay, and then talking about my lighting, so I just bought this. I don't know how it's going to work. I literally just got it, but I'm super excited because I'm hoping that with this light and the other lights that I bought, my videos will be bright, because towards the end of my YouTube recordings and stuff, my lights broke, so I had to buy new ones. And I just kept them outside of our house, my older lights, and someone actually took them. I just gave all my stuff up for free, but I do have it plugged in here. And let me see. Yeah, so look at how that looks. Super nice. I'm super excited. So if you guys need a ring light, definitely look for one. Chris got me this one, but since it's daytime, I actually like the natural lighting, so I don't really need that light. So it's probably different during the during nighttime. This might change. You do get 3 different settings too. So anyway, this is a lamp that I took this off because during the move it was squished, so I gotta get rid of it. It's only here temporarily until I find a new lamp, because this apartment does not come with any any lights. You have to just install one. I'm pretty sure that's how a lot of apartments are, maybe. But don't mind that. The battery was dying, so Chris had to take it off because it was making some noise. We have a new battery, but he's not home yet because today is Wednesday. Yeah, so let me go over really fast before I end the video. This area. So the movers lost a set to hold my what is this? The shelf up. So I was kind of sad about that because now there's this huge gap that I don't know what to fill it with, because it's just way too big and I don't have any organizers that big. So I stacked all these up. They're not going to stay like that. I just put them there to make myself space on the floor, which of course is not really helpful. There's just still more stuff on the floor. And yeah, so I kind of just have this temporarily set up, but this is definitely going to stay like this. Chris bought me these cute baskets from Walmart, at Target, in the kids section. He was like, "You're taking all the kids' furniture." I was like, I left some, so I'm not tripping out about it. And it just looked really cute. And plus, we have a child, so like when she wants these, she can take them and I'll just buy new ones, you know? So anyway, yeah, that's that. Here I have more boxes. However, they are organized pretty well now. These ones are, because you should have seen my other boxes. They were black and you couldn't see through it. I do have more in our patio, but I'll go through those last. These are from like my drawers. These ones down there. This all goes in there. So I put them all in a bin so that way I know I could just start putting them in. These ink pads though, I bought a whole new set of ink pads, so I'm gonna get rid of all my old ink pads and start fresh. I got some from like Stampin' Up, Hobby Lobby, I forgot where else, but yeah, I'm starting brand new. And yeah, Chris agreed with me, I should probably just start brand new. And like the only things I'm keeping are my distress inks because I love those. I don't even use them, but I love them. These are like holiday themed, so these are going to be staying in my closet, just in the containers. I think those are Christmas. I think I might have to go through that one. These I need to organize. These are ribbons and leather, yarn and whatnot. This is meant for my tulle and yarn, but I think I might come up with another like storage solution. I think I'm going to put crepe paper in here, and I don't think I have a lot of yarn, so maybe it'll fit in one of these. I don't know. But I did, Chris did get me the medium-sized ones, I think. No, the large ones. And what's cool is they stack up. So I might be able to put them here in that long spot. There was only 2 left of these. These are $20 each. I know that's kind of expensive, but they're actually really cute. And so I would have gotten another set if they had it. But anyway, yeah, this is how it looks. These are all clear containers, like for packaging and stuff. Also for my beads. I will show you guys that in another video. But this is basically how the room is looking right now. I was able to get through this, which had 12 by 12 papers. Again, I'm not going to go through this too much because I'm going to do a whole craft room like tour. And then what I'm planning on doing with the craft room tour is I plan on doing like kind of just showing how I organized everything. And if you guys want to see something close up, just comment down below and I can actually do a separate video of it close up, because editing a whole like hour-and-a-half video to shorten it is just too much. But I did want to show you guys one thing before I head out. This right here is like a cell phone holder for when you own your own business, and I'm using it for like my ink pads. So again, I'm starting off brand new, so this is the archival ink. You're okay. Oh, she can't reach her toy. Here you go, baby. Want me to hold you? No, you can't have that. That's mama's. This is the archival ink in black. And I bought a couple of the I think I bought the whole set of archival inks at Hobby Lobby. And then I'm thinking, because I'm hoping the Stampin' Up! Ones fit in this, because it is kind of small. I should have measured it, but hopefully they'll fit here, and they are longer, so I'm going to put them at the bottom, because if you actually look at this, it's smaller here on the top and then it gets longer. So hopefully they'll fit, because these are all for my ink pads. My distress inks and my distress oxides are actually going to go in containers like that. So anyway, yeah, that is basically it that I wanted to show you guys. It was just a quick update. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing kind of like all the mess, and I hope to have a video of me showing you guys how the room finished very soon. Again, it's been about 2 months since I've moved in, and I'm finally touching this room. But yeah, and she actually loves Cocomelon, but only certain songs. It's crazy. If she hears the little buzzing, the bee, I don't know if you guys have TikTok. I don't do TikToks. I just like watching them. But if she hears the buzzing bee, like, watch. Is it Cocomelon? She's so cute. Don't mind the bedhead. Don't mind the bedhead, y'all. She just woke up. We both did. We woke up like at 9. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed seeing this. And again, I hope you guys have a great day, whatever day it is that you guys are watching this, and I hope that I can get another video out really soon. Hope you guys have a great one. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!